that no longer serve me.
I want to break free.
I want to break free from the actions that no longer support the values that I want to live.
I want to break free.
I want to break free from the limiting beliefs that hold me back.
I want to break free
from the fears that keep me stuck on the same daily behaviors and actions.
I want to break free
from the fears of failure, the fears of the unknown, the fear of the uncertainty.
I want to break free
of feeling powerless when I do not have an answer, a solution, and my need for certainty that my efforts will pay off.
I want to break free
from the fear of failure, and then feeling that I'm accumulating another failure, to the lackage of failures that hold me back.
I want to break
free from the worries of the mind that try to protect me from going into action, from doing something to take on, but hold me back. Because I want that safety, that safe net, that safe space when I can stay calm and in control of myself. And while that is good, while safety of the mind and the body is important, and we one shall seek it at all times, there is a danger. There's a danger to it too. And the danger is that sometimes we perceive a danger when there's no real danger. Is our perception. Our mind can play tricks. Our mind can make us feel and think like we can't do, when there's actually a possibility that we can do. Our mind makes us believe that what we feel in this moment is so heavy and dark and problematic, and it'll be like this forever and ever and ever, and we cannot be coping with it, we cannot hold it, we cannot find a solution, and that we forever will be like this misery, this miserable state, this feeling of terribleness, of negativity and depression, and anxiously controlling everything and worrying about every single possible thing. It's like we're possessed by the devil. Why the devil and not by an angel? Why not choosing an angel that supports us and uplifts us? If angels exist. Have you seen? Have you seen an angel? No, I haven't. But I've been called one. Once. I've been an angel to someone once. Because I did step outside of my comfort zone. And I was connected with my higher self. However, you can also be an angel. We all can be angels. We can be angels to support ourselves. When our wings are broken, when we don't believe in ourselves, we can uplift and support in that moment, in that crucial moment, where we just want to hear one thing, one tiny thing that helps us feel validated, that helps us feel comforted, that helps us feel optimistic, that helps us feel okay and supported. The one. A smile that uplifts. A laughter that breaks the spell of misery. And then, when you decided that you can stand in your own 2 feet, you stand in until there, if you must crawl, you crawl, and if you must rest, you rest, and you feel no shame of any behaviour, because any behaviour is purposeless. It's purposeful. There's a purpose of safety, a purpose of the mind, a purpose of the body. The mind knows and the body knows, and sometimes we must retreat, and sometimes we must stand up and take a step forward, and sometimes we must rest, and sometimes we must move. Sometimes we must be silent, and sometimes we must be still, and sometimes we must take a breath in, breathe in, and sometimes we must exhale, and sometimes we must kick ourselves up, dance. There is a place to be firm and a place to be soft, a place to be active and a place to rest, because life comes away with its beauty is also a best. Do you hear? Do you hear the voices? The titterness in your ears, the sounds, the ringing in the ears. The ringing is calling, and when the ringing is when the ringing is calling inside our ears, it's time to hear. What is that? What is that? What's that called? My mind's been very very active, thinking, and more thinking, still more thinking. And one thinks someone cannot do any more thinking, that's still more thinking. It's just a vomit, thinking and more thinking and more thinking and more thinking. That we can choose our thoughts if we want to. Listen to the ringing of the ears. When it gets louder, there's a lot of activity going on up here. And when we relax, that ringing is quieter and quieter and quieter. And we can even meditate on the sound of our ringing. Breathe in. And breathe out, like the sounds of the sea that we can hear in a shell. We can also hear the sounds of our sternal turmoil. It can get louder or quieter, depending on our activities of our brain. But we can take a moment of reflection to calm down. To breathe in. To exhale. Or breathe in. And exhale. Or breathe in. And exhale. Like a leaf that sways from side to side. Or we can breathe in and blow bubbles. As a way to regain control of ourselves. As a way to come to our mind and body. As a way to remember that we have options. Options within our control. And options outside our control. And often we focus on things outside of our control, when we should spend our time taking actions inside of our control. The things that we can choose to think and do and feel and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Ooh. can choose to hum. Oh. And we can choose to see things with perspective, and not let us get stuck on fears. We can take a little moment of bravery and courage to breathe out. And then we can either go cold turkey. I'm doing this, I'm facing my fears cold turkey in one big jump leap. Or if that is a little too much, just go with what is more reasonable. Okay. If you can't take a big leap, take a tiny little baby step. A baby step in the direction. A tiny little baby step that is manageable in the moment in time. Take a rest. Take a sleep. Take a breather. Go back to basics. Basics to take a breath in. And slowly blow out. Basics to move the body to the rhythm of your heart. Basics to take a moment to spend some time outside, looking at the trees, looking at the sky, enjoying the fresh air, looking at the flowers, and a moment to say hello to people. Hello. Or simply good morning, good afternoon. Lovely day, isn't it? Great weather for ducks, isn't it? What about our food that we ingest and take in? Are we making healthy choices? Are we hydrating? One glass of water at a time. Are we sleeping sufficiently and quality to the best of our ability? Are we taking moments to focus on solutions? Are we taking the time to notice and appreciate the good, the neutral, the positive, the wonderful, and the beautiful? Are we taking time to notice what's good and what's going well? And then return to basic. Return to the base, home. And then are we connecting with hope? Hope that this will get better. And then, as we notice our energy improving, as we're noting ourselves feeling more grounded, can we take that tiny little baby step, baby. Baby step in the direction of not the things we hate, not the things that we keep on creating more problems with, but in the direction of our goals, dreams, values. Those things that uplift us, support us, encourage. And then when we do that, bit by bit, we start gaining confidence in ourselves and ability to look after ourselves, ability to take the next base step. Because we can. We can. We can. So if you can't take a big leap, big jump, can't take a step, we take a baby. We take a tiny little baby. Stepping stone in the direction of our wants, wishes, desires, preferences, while being flexible, adaptable, positive, optimistic, and resilient on our way there. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you. I was not trying to punch you. Just trying to reach my destination. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There are solutions. Don't let the lies hold you back. It's lies, lies, lies. It's all lies. When your thoughts say you can't do this, yes, maybe you can't yet. But there's a possibility that you can learn. It's a possibility that you can try. It's a possibility that you can try something else. It's a possibility that you can try something different. We don't need to be hooked on very one specific things. Sometimes, yes, it is important we persist on our goals, and sometimes we need to say bye-bye, goodbye, farewell, try something else. Okay? We don't know. We don't really know. However, some of our limiting beliefs comes from our way of thinking, our past experiences. And now we are more resourceful. And if we are not, we are going to create that resourcefulness. One baby step at a time. At a time. At a time. So that we can move from being dead while alive, or out of control, anger, to more grounded, peaceful balance, where we notice the good, where we feel better within ourselves, where we feel that life is worth living. So, come along on this journey. Because it's worth living. But don't let the lies lie to you. Because when you're not feeling good, you're going to think and believe that it's not worth it. So you need to do your homework, your work of being patient, of trusting, of being hopeful, and taking actions that allow you to return to the balanced path, that allows you to return into the healthy path, that allows you to return and pick the thoughts that are supportive and empowering, the actions that are healthy, balanced, and take you towards the benefits of now, mid, and long term. It's because it's for the greater good, the good of your body, the mind, your relationships, your happiness. Never give up. Change your strategy. You might have lost a tiny little battle. Or maybe a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 15. You have a rest if you need. You cry. then when you feel stronger, you pick yourself up again. You learn your lessons. You learn what you're going to do differently. And then you try again. This time a little different, okay? Okay? How do you connect yourself back to hope, back to resilience? And if you don't know, you are at your end, seek help. Ask for help. Because there is someone out there that knows. Ask for help. Help provider, a doctor, a national crisis helpline, or even a stranger on the street. Anyone can help. And pick a book if you want to. Be neutral and do your own homework. But then, if you no longer believe, just go, I leave it in the hands of the universe, the hands of God or the angels or the higher power, and I'm going to choose to trust and have faith. I'll do what I can, leave the rest outside of my hands. Breathe in and breathe out. I sincerely hope that this moment of silliness has helped in some way to connect to some perspectives or truth that help us, support us, and encourage us to move in a direction that is a bit more uplifting, more optimistic, so that we can feel neutral, positive, and good. Just a little playfulness on different ways of viewing things, so that we distract our mind, but in a neutral to positive way. Love from my heart. Big hug. Look after yourself. You'll be okay. And when you can, you will laugh about this. Or when you can, do something that supports you. Until then, just have compassion. Compassion for your struggle, for your suffering, and for where you are. But also have faith, or try to have faith that this too shall pass. Things will get better. Even if it doesn't seem like it will, it does. Time heals. And with time, we learn, we do things differently. Things change. It's like the weather. 1 minute stormy, next minute half cloudy, next minute sunny. A little bit of everything. So is life. Bye for now. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the day or night, wherever you are in this moment. Bye for now.